think you can see. Okay.
My poor granddaughter, when we drive around the city, it's like, oh, I had a murder case here, I had a murder case here, oh, I had a murder case here. Everything around here has a story. Oh, this is T Street. This is where I got mugged. 2 guys hit me with something really hard, put 12 stitches in my head, knocked me out, and stole my pocketbook. When I went back to work and I was in court, I remember this public defender coming up to me and saying, "Are you going to continue to defend people after that?" And I said, "What kind of a hypocrite would I be if I didn't?" Hey, Tom, you cannot believe the amount of discovery they just dumped on us. So I have like 1,000 hours of stuff to look at. They're taking pictures of what they're doing, creating evidence against themselves. It astounds me how scary mob mentality is. It just throws me back to World War II and the Nazis. Oh, God. Gets me upset every time. The January 6th cases were coming in fast and furious. I told the federal defender that I would take as many of the cases as they needed me to take. If there were 2,500 people who went in, there's 2,500 stories. I can't judge until I know the story. Once you decide to accept cases, your job is to stand between the overwhelming power of the United States of America and a single individual.
Hello, everybody. It's your boy, Liberty Dragon, breathing fire to the New World Order. BNTC very soon in the heart of the swamp.
We're patriots. We like fireworks anyways, right?
Another Tennessee resident has been arrested for his alleged role in the riots at the U.S. Capitol. We got Liberty Dragon and his ankle monitor in here in studio to tell his story.
It's the happiest mugshot I've ever seen.
That is a pleasant mugshot.
I got a clear conscience. What can I say? I got a clear conscience. All right, I guess we about to enter Congress. We ain't playing. Look at all these people. New World Order. You can't have our country.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of these corrupt politicians selling our country out. I'm done.
The entire time that I was in the building, there was not even an ounce of vandalism. There was no fighting the police. The real coup was the stolen election. That was the real coup. I'm not a domestic terrorist for all the people slandering, libeling, mislabeling my name. Check me out on my social medias, Liberty Dragon. Have an exuberant evening. Ching. Ching. Excuse me, Queen Empress Overlords. May I ask your opinion on a red hair dye? It's supposed to be patriotic, so you know what I'm saying? Because I'm Liberty Dragon, now you're breathing fire to the New World Order, so, you know.
It's hard for me to check the chat when it's on this mount. It's an interesting documentary. I didn't know about
My Instagram is not Liberty Dragon.
Jack is
That would be an
a
interesting
unique individual. To come to Washington,
The public defender herself has blue
and not
hair.
even be registered to vote. That seems a little nuts to me.
I want to see what she says.
Individual.
The opposite of poverty is not wealth. The opposite of poverty is justice. Well, this is interesting. It says a DC-based public defender and her January 6 defendants take on America's epidemic of division. Interesting.
To come to Washington in support of Trump and not even be registered to vote, that seems a little nuts to me.
That'd be crazy to be a public defender in that time.
I don't trust government. There's been too much abuse of power for me to just go along with what they say. It's the reckoning. People on both sides, they see what they
He's
want.
exactly how
and
I
they
thought
don't
he
see
would
what
look
they
like.
don't. January 6th was an amazing day. I've never seen so many people in one place. It was crazy. And then the next day I found out it was more violent than what I had thought. So, yeah, maybe it wasn't as amazing after that.
Yeah. Jack is indicted on 4 criminal counts related to January 6th attack. He faces up to 3 years in prison. That's it for going in Congress. That's crazy. Crazy.
Now I have just a few more boxes to go through. These are all Jack. The older I get, the more I think prisons should be torn down. And
Yeah.
very few people should go to jail.
Yeah.
Over 40 some years, my ambition was to create justice. People who don't inspect coal mines and the coal mines collapse, I think they should go to jail. People who pollute water, I think they should go to jail.
Yep.
I think sedition and conspiracy to overturn an election, I think those are very, very serious crimes. Leaders who promote disinformation and violence, that to me is scary, really scary. This is Annie's stuff. In all of the text messages, it was pretty obvious that she intentionally went in there to stop this steal. Annie was working with the Republicans. She had access to like Hannity and Eric Trump. She really thought she was doing a good thing.
I thought going there, I could be a part of history, but I didn't realize it would be the wrong side.
Yep.
I told my son that Mommy got in trouble and Mommy shouldn't have been there that day. This was the most traumatizing moment when the flash bomb went off. I think it really captures the essence of what a dire situation it really truly was. I'm just amazed with how close democracy came to being compromised that day. During the election, I was trying to find something to throw myself into, something that mattered. All of the right-leaning networks and the people that I was surrounding myself with, including my own family, were filling my head with rhetoric that if a Democrat was elected, there would be no place in this country for my child as a white male.
It's crazy.
My name is Annie Howell. I'm helping the Trump campaign up in Lackawanna County, and anything shady, anything fraudulent, anything suspicious that occurred on election day, tell me your story, tell me what happened. We were so convinced that there was significant voter fraud. The Democratic Party were all traitors to the country, and we were the heroes. We need to build a case and make sure that they don't silence our vote. If we let them take this election away now, we're never going to get it back. I was scared. I was really, really scared.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
It was like, I should go get a bunch of assault rifles, board up my house, and just stand here and wait for the war to start. Life as I knew it was over. After the January 6th insurrection, I was living in fear, knowing what I did. I was willing to ruin my life, risk my freedom, because I thought that they were undermining our democracy.
Look at it now, meow.
To find out that that was really just somebody's imagination, it angers me.
Crazy. Interesting to watch. I didn't know this is what it was about, but that was a crazy time. Absolutely was not there, just observing what happened.
This is my son's stuff. Some of my unfinished artwork is in here. This is my first sketch of JFK. I lost my apartment. My landlord's response to me asking why was, well, you've been making some bad decisions lately.
Oh, I can kind of see the chat.
Lost
It's kind of
friends, family.
But thank you for commenting and saying stuff. Let me do a little bit of it.
The thing that's bothered me
It's
the
in
most
here,
is
but
the
I'm trying to make a mountain sweater.
My son's father and I don't have the best
Like
relationship, and so he's
the neckline is
done
there.
everything to use this against
Kind of looks like
me
hearts right
in
now,
any
but
capacity.
I'm starting a sweater, and this is the yarn that I got from the local lady in town that grows and makes her yarn. She has a bunch of alpacas. And so I'm doing this one to have like a little mountain thing around the collar area, and then I'm working on going into the shoulders at the moment. That's what we're doing, is all wool, alpaca wool.
Going through it with Heather yesterday, like she was reading the statement of facts. Annie Howell walked over to the Capitol to stop the voting. I guess it was humbling to have to listen.
And I've been interested in like watching what's going on, as in like an anthropology sense, because I was like, oh my gosh, my little plant has like a brown line on it. I don't know what happened with it. Anyways, that's what we were watching.
Yes, I did that.
I didn't know it was about this specifically.
I'm a
I thought
criminal.
it's named Public Defender. So I was like, oh, let's watch it. And then it's this. So we're on this ride together, guys.
I can't see my child now.
That's the things I like about you.
Hi, Robbie. It's Mommy. Call me back.
Did you lose your kiddo? I think you lost your kiddo.
I'm not afraid of being in jail. I'm afraid of not being with my son. I would be very angry at myself missing my son's life because the reason
Maybe
would
she's
be
stick
so
on a trooper.
stupid.
The job of every good defense attorney is to accept the reality of your client, no matter how uninformed they were. I'm looking for where they went in, where they broke a window, where they kicked the door. Let's see what effort it takes to move these. Well, my clients who picked them up and threw them,
Oh my
they
goodness.
said it didn't take a lot of effort.
She's an older lady though.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Maybe like 4 people.
What is more important, jail or healing the country?
I don't think we can heal without putting people in jail because they should be in jail.
It's an assault on American character and integrity, and they need to be held to account.
Not in a million years thought I would ever defend any of them. But I have represented people charged with horrendous crimes. I don't have to approve of the crime, but
But also, I did finish the socks. Maybe I'll make a post about them. But I finished the socks, and now we're on to this one.
I do have to let them know whether they have any defense. And even though there were horrible people in that crowd, there were also people who believed all this misinformation. This manipulation was intentional, and it's awful. Hey, Jack, are you just waking up now? You took your cat? He follows you as you run? You'll bring me a picture when you... We'll put that in the sentencing pleadings.
I need to run with my cat.
Immediate connect because I have blue hair and he has blue hair.
Well, the first thing I thought was, oh man, she worked for El Chapo's mistress before. Man, I'm in good hands.
Calm yourself down, okay? The judges have made it very clear that the January 6th defendants, they're not being sentenced for their political opinions.
Yeah.
I would just like him to be a little cynical about how he got this information and what made him come to Washington. I want to know if you even bought that book I told you to read.
Honestly, I'm not reading anything.
Yeah, I know.
W Mom, it's your boy, your favorite son. But yeah, so I just want to call, just say, thanks for having me. That was pretty nice of you. My whole family's kind of broken apart, and people don't really talk to each other that much. I don't have that much of a community. When I got kicked off of social media, I lost a lot of my friends. I really don't have that many people I talk to. Hey, y'all, It's your boy, Liberty Dragon. It's my birthday. You know I'm turned up. You already know we vibing out here. Is your boy getting spot on? I know that may sound like crazy, but I mean, as y'all know, I do have an ankle monitor on, y'all. All these slings and arrows that you took for us, and we appreciate every single.
My two thoughts on this. Watching it, I think it's just finding a bunch of people that wanted a sense of community. It's kind of sad.
I believe he has long-term internet addiction.
Hello, my fiery friends.
And I said, Jack, stay away from social media. He couldn't.
Let me see if my live stream got any views. Oh, 1 new view. Oh, going places.
Hey, I'm just reading over your sentencing memorandum. Did you pick out your clothes to wear in court?
I did. I got it. I have a nice suit that I'm gonna wear.
And no blame, right?
No blame.
And your mother called me.
Oh yeah? What'd she say?
She's concerned. And she said to tell you she's definitely coming. She's got her ticket.
I'm happy my mom's gonna be there. I don't usually have that much of an opportunity to see my mom, so.
Well, then that'll be good. You can have a reunion anyway, right? All right. Bye-bye, honey. Bye. He's scared to death. There's a wound that continues to fester. A lot of the judges are really seeking justice for the United States of America. It would be courageous
It's their job, though.
treat people with understanding and mercy rather than say, I'm going to slam dunk you.
Yeah.
Education is much more useful than locking people up and throwing away the key.
Yep. Absolutely.
I give books to my clients. It's not my job to evangelize them, but for those who are interested in looking at their motivations, I have been able to expand my role.
January 6th defendants, they're not only being asked to admit their guilt, but their white privilege as well. My lawyer has given me names of books and movies to help me see what life is like for others in our country. People of all colors should feel as safe as I do to walk down the street. You heard that right. Miss Morgan Lloyd was forced to deliver that Soviet-style confession at the behest of her attorney, a D.C. public defender named Heather Shaner. She's also representing several other January 6th defendants who she's also attempting to indoctrinate.
Hi, Heather. Hi, Amy. How you doing? I love hearing your voice. Your book reports.
That's
I
a
think
crazy
that's really
news.
meaningful to the judge.
The January 6th defendants that I spoke to said that if they have a public defender,
That's crazy. The person was just saying that I want everyone to feel safe living here like I do. And they said all sorts of stuff.
they said their public defenders hate them.
The news anchor made it sound like that was like a crazy thing to want. Everyone should feel safe here. She's giving him ratings and stuff and giving him like an olive branch, which is what these people were looking for in the first place.
Them.
It's scary. Is there anything I can do to make you less scared? Not really. I've done this for 40 years and I never had ever been challenged. But, you know, so it's the first time.
Miss Howell, do you feel that you understand what you're doing here today and the consequences of this plea?
I do.
How did you feel? Did you feel it went well?
I think so.
Did you understand how friendly and unintimidated you were with the judge?
Yeah, I mean, that's how I was able to go from like a zero to a hero in the Trump campaign in 3 months.
It's a Pennsylvania personality. I have the same thing. When we go to sentencing, we'll practice. You heard the judge go over the statement of facts as to what happened on January the 6th.
Okay.
What has been the vector of change in Annie Howell
Okay.
from the woman who drove to Washington on January the 6th to the woman who entered a guilty plea? Keep all of that in mind.
How do I go from being so radical to unradical? There is a culture shock for me. After I was arrested, I stopped watching all news and did a lot of self-reflection.
Deep
I
programming.
found a way through art to use it as like a form of therapy. I've consumed more knowledge in this last year than I have in my entire life.
Good.
Heather's been the first person since January 6th that has trusted me. She really
Love that.
wanted to know who I was, not who is this insurrectionist, but who is Annie.
And that's what they wanted. That's what they're looking for.
Well, thank you,
Recovery.
sweetheart. It's beautiful. You have to come to DC and sign it. When did I tell you? When are we going to do the pre-sentence interview? Oh, good, because I don't remember either. Okay, I'll go look in the calendar.
I think he knows I'm leaving. Got just about everything.
This guy seems lonely. The Liberty Dragon man seems very lonely. In the group, a different hobby. Connect with people, real people. Make it there. Let's see. I don't know about this guy. Never heard of him.
Wait till Jack sees how big I am. Hello.
Oh, I see the little.
It's so good to see you. See, hey.
Does ting mean?
You know what? That's my catchphrase. It's the sound of my teeth shining when I smile. Ting. The judge definitely is going into the courtroom to be like, we're going to banish him because he deserves it. I'm sure that's what she's thinking.
Just, you know, tell her the truth. You say, I'd like you to know a little about who I am and what made me the impulsive man who went into the Capitol on January 6th. I made those videos and I said provocative things, not because I wanted to see an insurrection, but because I thought I would get a couple of followers.
I just made a mistake. Not a danger to society. So that's the best thing I can do is just speak from my heart, like you said. That's all. And I think that will be enough.
I hope so.
Kind of feel like a lot of them are like that. I think they're treason. Side with the bully, did not get bullied.
All right. Mom, you got everything? It's hot in here. Or maybe that's just the warmth of our friendship. Seeing.
Well, who is Jack, Your Honor? Is he a political seditionist? Or is he a young man who is essentially an entertainer? He is not a political activist.
Are you nervous? Mom.
Yep, I'm nervous.
He called her mom. She has a mom figure.
Mr. Griffith to a period
The
of
leader.
probation with restitution and community service. All right. Good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Is my lipstick smeared?
No, it's beautiful. I can't hold your bag for you.
You can see the Capitol from here.
Oh, yeah?
It's beautiful, right?
It is beautiful. Not trying to be funny, but it's beautiful inside, too.
Okay, let's go, honey.
All right.
Not trying to be
A little
funny,
bit
but it's
nervous.
beautiful inside too.
I can't believe after all these years I still get nervous.
No matter what happens, just know I appreciate
She gets
everything
attached to
that
these
you've done
people.
So much. So much.
Good at her job.
Showtime.
Okay. Oh, I didn't read it. Okay, it says Jack pleaded guilty to parading, demonstrating, or picketing in the U.S. Capitol building. He is sentenced to 3 years probation, 90 days of home confinement, and $500 restitution payment.
I like that you cried.
Yeah. I was tearing up. I mean, I really was like crying when she said, I'm going to give you probation. I was like, oh my God.
You were crying before that.
Yeah, a little bit before, but that's
Oh, I
when it
like
really
that they gave him probation. 'Cause I do genuinely
Now,
think
do you
he's
know who was lawfully elected?
he's what he's saying.
And was it a stolen election?
No.
Defendants who joined a mob to aggressively breach police lines and barriers to back into the Capitol are not trespassers. They are criminals. Judge Beryl Howell. Judge Beryl Howell. And then another one that says, it's hard to tell, Mr. Griffith, whether your remorse expressed today is going to stick. Because you know what? Judges are just human. We can get played.
The Select Committee to investigate the January 6th attack on the United States Capitol will be in order.
The very ground of our liberties is the freedom of elections. You will see evidence of what motivated this violence including directly from those who participated in this attack.
Hi, Nicole. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Everyone hear me? Yes, I can hear you. This is a transcribed interview of Ms. Annie Howe conducted by the House Select Committee to investigate the January 6th attack.
I talked to Heather. I said, what can I do to help? Like, can I talk to the government, please? Because I might have information.
And what do you think could be done differently to prevent another January 6th from happening?
Be wary of where you're getting your information from. Just because the President of the United States says something is fake doesn't mean that it is.
Okay. What made you believe that the election had been stolen?
The everyday rhetoric, just things being drilled inside our heads over and over and over again. You hear a lie 100 times, you're going to start to believe it.
What led to that change?
Learning how to think for myself and determining what was real and what was not based on facts instead of what other people said.
Are you remorseful here today?
Am I remorseful?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
It's one of the biggest regrets of my life.
When people saw my cooperation with, like, the January 6th committee, people on the right looked at me as a traitor, while people on the left still looked at me as an insurrectionist. I just want to be Annie. You know? I just want to be Annie.
That they put me on the front page of the paper. I was above the war in Ukraine. My life is ruined here.
Listen, I don't care what they say in the newspaper, Annie.
Right. I shouldn't have read it, but
Yeah. No, it's difficult not to. The government's sentencing memo is asking for 60 days incarceration. Do you know how many of my clients received a period of incarceration?
How many?
None. All the work you've done since January 6th says something to the judge. I want you to bring yourself back to calm.
I can't sleep at night. Just want to hold my baby boy, that's all.
So tell me what you're going to do tomorrow morning.
I'm not going to drink coffee.
All right, you laugh. Try to laugh, okay?
I'm sorry.
Okay. This will pass. I want to show this to the judge.
This is criminal matter 21-217, United States of America versus Annie Howe.
Or not. I think I might take a pause for now. I should go to bed, but I took a really long nap. I do think I'm gonna swap apps and do a live a little bit somewhere else. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna shake the camera so I can get off the tripod. You good, Bogan? Oh, Bogan. Alright, thank you for watching.